place to warm up inside and go to the auto show. So it's cool. The Detroit Auto Show, which is now called the Detroit Auto Show. It's no longer the North American International Auto Show. So I like that they named it Detroit. And then last night, did you see Jared Goff
was there.
So Jared Goff came out.
Rolled up in that truck.
With Ford and Farley and all those guys up on stage. And he threw footballs into the audience. So that was pretty cool. It's cool. And there's so many cool things that come out of this. And for those that have never been, seriously, you live in the city that moves the world.
The Motor City.
You guys seriously should go check it out, because I will say this to you, whether it's you, a family member, or your neighbor, somebody works in the auto industry, we got to really promote the hell out of these cars right now. I was talking to a couple of car dealers that were just saying that a lot of people were kind of, worried about what's going to happen because of the prices of things and stuff. And they're saying that cars aren't like moving as much as they have been moving. If you need a car, dealerships here in town, and many of them you hear on our show, the Gordon Chevrolets, the Moran Automotives, the Zotts, they will make deals for you, okay? You tell them you heard me talking about it, and you said, if you don't give me a good deal, I'm calling Mojo and complaining.
Absolutely.
But I'm going to tell you that you need a car. Don't be putting your family at risk. Don't be putting yourself at risk. Get something that's dependable, because you spend more time in your car than you probably do in your home.
Actually, speaking of Brian Moran, can I give him a huge shout out this morning? Moran Chevrolet, Michigan's new #1 Chevy dealer.
Wow.
So big congrats to them.
Congrats.
Yeah, big congrats to them.
We're coming after you at Gordon, though, Brian. I just want you to know that. I'll make sure. I'll Mike Porter, we're working 24/7 to go after Brian. Brian's a good guy. We love you guys. And so auto show this weekend or next week, and then we're going to be doing our show, the More Mojo podcast debut for this season is going to be at the Detroit Auto Show. We're going to do it live on Thursday. So it's going to be a really cool experience to be able to be there at Huntington Place. All right, right now, Kevin Hart. We're going to give you a chance to win tickets Sunday. 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548, 95th caller wins a pair of tickets to see the sold-out Kevin Hart show at the Fox Theater. 844-MOJO Live.
Mojo in the morning's Dirty on the 30.
All right, Shannon's going to get us caught up on what is trending in the Dirty on the 30. Shannon, what you got this hour?
The 5 living U.S. presidents, so Joe Biden, Donald Trump, Barack Obama, George W., and Bill Clinton, reunited to honor the life and legacy of Jimmy Carter at his funeral yesterday. Garth Brooks, Trisha Yearwood, there we go, were there to...
Wait, Garth Brooks with all the controversy and stuff? He was there?
They did Imagine yesterday at the funeral.
Wow, which is wild because he's been kind of in hiding since the allegations and stuff that were against him.
Imagine there's no heaven.
Was he a real good friend of Jimmy Carter's?
I don't know why he was chosen. I do know, Jimmy Carter planned this entire funeral before he passed years ago. I don't know if this was part of it or he specifically said this song and this artist, but President Biden spoke one of the eulogies.
Jimmy Carter's friendship taught me, and through his life taught me, the strength of character is more than title or the power we hold. It's the strength to understand that everyone should be treated with dignity, respect, that everyone, and I mean everyone, deserves an even shot.
And Mojo, you mentioned this yesterday. Walter Mondale and Gerald Ford wrote eulogies for President Carter before they died, and he ended up outliving them. And during yesterday's service, President Ford's son, Stephen, actually read that message. Yeah.
Because of our shared values that Jimmy and I respected each other as adversaries, even before we cherished one another as dear friends.
Did you guys see Trump and Obama getting all chummy with each other?
They were like giggling and laughing.
And that was very legit. He went back to Mar-a-Lago last night after the funeral and said, yeah, like we're friends, I guess.
Oh, do I got a clip? Okay. Oh, here you go.
It did look very friendly, I must say. I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it, how friendly it looked. I saw it on your wonderful network just a little while ago before I came in, and I said, boy, they look like two people that like each other.
did.
And we probably do.
By the way, going back to Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood, I guess Imagine is one of Jimmy Carter's all-time favorite songs, and they did that same song for the funeral of the president's wife when she passed away a couple of years ago.
You know what I liked? And by the way, Kevin, I know you just did it. I liked that the living presidents are there. They were all there. Everybody was civil. They were laughing. They were talking to each other and having their fun. That's what civility is, and that's what the
Absolutely.
presidency is. And in the past, in history, it's always been that it's the respect, obviously, of the office and respect of the people. And maybe there will be a change of course, over this next 4 years. To see that happen, and this is not only that that happened there, but you saw, Barack Obama and President Obama during the campaign, trying to tell people just to calm down and bring the tone down a little bit. So.
Yeah, that's not what I was making a noise. I just interpreted their interaction a bit differently. To me, it looked like like when somebody talking to you really don't want them to talk to you, so you kind of just
really. I thought they looked like they were having fun. Really.
I mean, I just interpreted it differently. That's it.
Kevin, you sound tired. I thought you were the hype man.
I am
This
tired.
is the Mojo in the morning show. This is the Mojo in the morning show.
Moving on to the California wildfires.
By the way, how do you segue to that after that?
Oh, my
huh?
goodness. 10 people have now lost their lives. More than 9,000 structures have been damaged or destroyed. Almost 20,000 acres just gone at this point, and about 150,000 residents are under evacuation orders in LA. That is the latest that we know this morning. Experts say LA is not out of danger yet. These fires have the potential to be the costliest wildfire disaster in American history. And I want to play this again. I played it earlier today, but man, it just tugs at your heartstrings. A mom, a single mom of two little babies being interviewed on the news last night.
What happened on the night that you guys had to evacuate?
We were having dinner. I told my 3-year-old and my 1-year-old that I told them that we're having a fancy candlelight dinner because the power went out. And then we looked outside, we saw a huge fire, and we just packed whatever we can, and we ran out. It was chaos on the streets. People were trying to get out. We thought we're going to come back tomorrow, so we didn't even pack anything. We had nothing. We left everything with our 3 and our 1-year-old, and my 3-year-old keeps asking me, Mom, when are we going to go home? My mom passed away. I had only a few things of hers left. My wedding dress, our wedding album. We left everything. Our albums, we have just whatever we're wearing. We're wearing the same thing for the last 2 days.
What's next for you, or do you even know what's next?
I'm trying to figure out how to tell my 3-year-old that we don't have a home.
God. You evacuate and you think eventually you're going to get to at least go home in a couple of days. You don't have a home to go home to. Meaghan Thee Stallion was granted a restraining order yesterday with a judge ordering Tory Lanez to immediately stop harassing Meaghan from behind bars. I didn't know that this was happening, but she testified by video yesterday in LA County Superior Court, and she told the judge she has not been at peace for a second since she was shot. She claims that Tory has been waging psychological warfare against her by using this army of bloggers to post all sorts of defamatory comments about her online. She even alleged that Tory, who remembers doing a decade in state prison for shooting her, was making payments to one particular blogger through his dad in order to make sure that this happened. So the judge granted her the 5-year restraining order, which means Tory has to stay 100 yards away from Meaghan, her home, her work, her car. I don't know how this works with he's doing this through the internet.
Can't he be charged with another crime?
They
They have gangs of people on the outside that do all this stuff.
Correct. Yeah. And lastly, I wish they had something like this when I turned 16. Uber is now offering would-be drivers who flunked their driver's exam free access to their services. Yes, I flunked my driving test the first time I took it. Uber said in a statement, teens, we've got you covered until you can take your next test. So if you flunked your test or your child flunked their test, you can at least not have to cart them around everywhere until they take it and hopefully pass it a second time. But the promotion kicked off yesterday. It's only available on Uber for Teens accounts. It's good for 6 rides. The offer is available until March 31st. By the way, it's only for new riders. So if your teen is already on there, it doesn't work, but you can sign them up.
That's a great idea. What a great promo.
Yeah. For all of today's Dirty, for all of this week's Dirty, catch up by checking out the podcast. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Fine.
I heard the beep, 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 beep. Yeah, and I kind of hit it. Go ahead.
iHeartRadio app or mojointhemorning.com.
And what is that? The podcast is on that?
Everything's on there, yeah.
There you go.
Celebrity Dirt. Directly from the source. It's Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Thank you, Shannon. All right.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
Jenna is a winner. She's going to see
Jenna.
Kevin Hart. Congratulations, Jenna.
Thank you so much.
Sunday night, you're going to go see Kevin Hart. I want you to hang on the phone and we'll get you set up, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. We'll be right back with more Mojo in the Morning. When we come back here next, Meaghan has finally become an adult. And
Finally.
she'll explain to us what it was that she did that is now the biggest adult move of her life.
More Mojo in minutes. From the Staples Traffic Center.
Let's get a look at traffic and weather on Channel 955.
8:43, we are at 17 degrees, getting up into the high 20s today. Clouds, we are going to see about 2 to 3 inches of snow falling tonight. We are going to be under a winter weather advisory from 1 p.m. until 1 a.m. 75 southbound at 94. You've still got that right lane closure from construction, a disabled vehicle in the left lane. 96 westbound at Novi Road, and the 75 northbound off-ramp to westbound 94 that has been closed. It just reopened. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeartRadio station.
This report is sponsored by Mucinex Fast Max All-in-One.
Fever, cough, congestion. Just one dose of Mucinex Fast Max All-in-One relieves up to 9 cold and flu symptoms, helping you get on with your day. It's comeback season. Use as directed.
And I'm telling you, if you're renting right now, if you're in a place and you're renting and all you're getting basically is the runaround from your landlord, maybe your hot water doesn't even work. Maybe you don't even have a washer and dryer in your unit. You know what? It's all kinds of types. I tell you to go to FHSliving.com so that you can look at a wide variety of different places to live. From living in West Bloomfield to Ann Arbor to Corktown, or how about in Birmingham? Have you heard of these new places that are being built right now in Birmingham? It's the luxury living in Birmingham called Birmingham Point, nestled in the vibrant downtown area of Birmingham, steps away from the iconic Papa Joe's. Indulge in Birmingham's finest. These are like unbelievable units where you can live in this great place, sell the home that you're in right now, not have to worry about owning, and have all kinds of amenities. I mean, even having concierge service right there in your place. Tired of where you're living, tired of paying so much for what you're getting? It's time for you to live better. It's time for you to live in Birmingham at Birmingham Point. FHSliving.com. You're looking for a place to live. This is the apartment communities and townhome communities and home communities you want to live in. FHSliving.com. Tour one of their great properties this weekend.
Listen to Channel 955 anytime. Free on the iHeart app.
Presented by Top Dog Law. Top Dog gets you top dollar. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
There's a new player in town. Hi, I'm Herman Moore, Lions All-Pro wide receiver, and I'm talking about Eagle Casino and Sports, the real money mobile casino. It's so easy to play. You can go from wager to winner to wallet, just like that.
Sign up now and we'll match your deposit up to $1,500. Or you can get a risk-free bet up to $1,000.
Eagle Casino and Sports. Made in Michigan, made for Michigan.
Must be 21 or older in Michigan to play.
This weekend, only at Old Navy. Get 50% off all activewear for the family. Yep, get 50% off all activewear for the family. So, hurry in this Saturday and Sunday only at Old Navy. Valid 1/11 and 12. Excludes clearance and licensed.
Want to play a game with me and Dad?
Mommy's not feeling good.
You need to vaporize that cold.
Vaporize?
Yeah, with DayQuil VapoCool. It's DayQuil plus a rush of Vicks vapors.
Whoa.
Come on, honey. Let's let Mommy rest.
You guys are amazing. And so is DayQuil VapoCool.
DayQuil VapoCool, the vaporizing daytime coughing, aching, fever, power through your day medicine. And to vaporize sore throat pain, try Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
At the Home Depot, it's our business to support yours. Partner with your go-to source for building your business. We can help you streamline your operations by supplying the whole job from start to finish. Any questions? Our Pro Desk is ready to answer the call with supply sourcing, custom orders, large equipment rentals, and more. Elevate your efficiency and take on more projects with the partner you can trust. The Home Depot, how pros get more done.
Attorney advertising. Local counsel, Michigan auto law. Pay active dramatization. Past results do not guarantee future results in each case. Me and Top Dog sitting back reminiscing. I'm like, remember that time Geico ain't want to give you the money? You hung up on him and said, I see you in court. Then you got to court and you bit him. The judge was like, let him go. You wouldn't let go either. You bit him and you kept biting him. End up paying triple. They should have took the first offer. The judge even told them that. They should have took the first offer. I know they hate when you call. It irks them. It bothers them. But they gotta pay. Top dollar. They gotta pay. It was funny though. When the judge read that verdict, told them what they had to pay, they almost fainted. You remember that? They almost fainted. Any accident, big or small, life or death, you make the call. Top Dog Law.
Step into a snowy bonus this winter at BetMGM, the casino born in Vegas. Sign up with BetMGM using bonus code WKQIFM, and we'll roll out the red carpet for you with 100% deposit match up to $1,000, plus a $25 casino bonus on the house. Download the BetMGM Casino app today to get in on the action and enjoy Las Vegas excitement right at your fingertips. From popular slots and progressive jackpots to exclusive games and live dealers, BetMGM has it all. Sign up now with bonus code WKQIFM and have some festive fun this winter on the BetMGM Casino app. BetMGM reminds you to play responsibly and offers resources to help you make appropriate choices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 and older. Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? It seems impossible to find them. Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
I'm Dan Campbell. If you're injured in an accident, win big with Bernstein. Call Sam.
More Mojo in seconds.
If you keep making resolutions to get into shape, but the fat and inches just remain, did you know that it's likely your family genetics? We can't pick which genetics we want, so we're stuck with the body shape we inherited, right? Wrong. Sonobello can change that. 80% of stubborn fat in your waistline, sides, thighs, arms, chin, wherever those inches land, can come from our family genes, and Sonobello has been reshaping bodies and lives for going on 2 decades. While others may offer those temporary results with gimmicks, Sonobello's board-certified surgeons are the expert at laser-assisted fat removal and eliminating the loose skin after GLP-1 weight loss. This remarkable technology removes the fat from your problem areas while it smooths and tightens loose skin. So let's review. 1 visit and the fat's gone permanently. Smooth and remove loose skin. Do your special pricing and flexible payment plans to look amazing now. You don't have to pay until later. What are you waiting for? Schedule your free consultation at sonobello.com/radio. That's Sono, BELLO.com/radio.
This report is sponsored by Unbound.org.
Kicking off our weekend with some snow, 1 to 3 inches expected this afternoon and evening. High temp today of 26. Tomorrow, partly sunny, a high of 31, clouds and temps in the low 30s on Sunday.
Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at unbound.org.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by the new Club Keno from the Michigan Lottery.
Mojo in the Morning on iHeartRadio. Now, #1 for podcasts. Listen to the Mojo in the Morning show on iHeartRadio. And if you want to really have fun, listen to the More Mojo podcast. It's rated R fun with Mojo in the Morning.
Live from the Planet Fitness studios. Planet Fitness now hiring multiple positions across Metro Detroit.
This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
Snow, the herpes of weather.
This is Mojo in the Morning.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful.
Weatherman just said after 1 o'clock today could be where the snow will start falling. And then we will probably, depending on where you're at, get a couple, 3 inches of snow. They said in some areas that may not necessarily be in our most listening areas, but possibly could get 4 to 7 inches of snow, which, by the way, I do have to say this. It's a white, fluffy snow. It's like a nice snow. Like it's the snow that you don't need a shovel for. You go out with your kitchen broom, and you go out there and broom it all. Have you ever known snow like that? You have it on your porch and just like broom it?
I do.
Yeah, I've seen
Why I love that. So that mini leaf blower that I bought from Amazon
do you
very
do
famously.
that?
Sometimes I just use that real quick if it's fluffy like that.
You know what's funny? I see this in my TikTok all the time. Do you ever see the dad that had the stairs, the porch with the stairs, and he put a tarp on it, and then it snowed so much, and then he pulled the tarp, and it took all the snow off? I see that guy now for some reason coming up because I think I've obviously gotten snow crazy with things.
That's genius.
It is such a great move, right? I like the people that come up with their own little plan to kind of like, I don't know, screw the system, so to speak. Or it's great. All right, is Mojo in the Morning show, home of the War of the Roses, second date update, Dirty on the 30, 5 Lies Tell Your Mom, Am I the A-hole, the Throwback Throwdown, and of course, all of us. It's good to have you guys here. I love when listeners will say that their favorite part of the show is not necessarily one of those things I just said, but just us just kind of shooting the spit with each other. But we have to give Meaghan, a little bit of props. She says that now she is officially an adult with a capital A, and it's because of something that she just recently did. And what is that, Meaghan?
I just recently got my first Costco membership.
Oh, really? So exciting.
Yeah. I don't mean to brag,
And
but
that
I
makes
feel
you an adult?
very, very adult. And only because I didn't even get it to shop at Costco, which is an added bonus for me. I purely got it to save money on gas. And I was like, wow, I'm a real adult. I did the math. I found out the best way to save money. It was on my gas purchasing, and the best place to get gas, Costco.
That's great. So the which Costco do you go to? Because you're in the city. Do you go to the one in Warren or where do
No,
you go?
I usually go to the one on
Southfield?
Heights?
Nope. Secor and Central and Toledo.
Oh, you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you drive all the way there?
Well,
You're using a lot of gas to go there if you're saving money.
Well, that's why I needed to save gas, is because I go to Toledo probably 3 days a week at minimum. I'm there all of the time. It's so funny to me when they're like, Toledo misses you. I'm like, I was there 3 hours ago. What do you
Okay.
mean Toledo missed me? I had dinner and I ripped to Sean's, but I had dinner at Sean's like a week before it burned down. But I'm there all the time. And because I'm going back and forth, I try to fill up my gas tank in Toledo as often as possible, just because it's so much cheaper down there. And I think the other day I got gas for like $2.40.
If you
Yeah,
want
that's why I get all of my gas in Toledo.
to be bougie, go to the Costco in Sylvania and go see Perrysburg, I'm sorry, and go see J.E., who is
he at that
J.E.'s at the J.E. drives every day from South Lyon to Perrysburg,
dude,
and does the Costco. He said it's it's his way of working up in the Costco ranks. But you got to go see him because let me say this to you: he's got every single Costco hack ever. Like he'll tell me, he tells me, when.
What are the Costco hacks? What do you mean?
Like when certain things are coming to the store, like like the canopies for the summertime.
Oh, I need the front porch plants. I get there.
Tony Travato always asks him when the Christmas cookies are coming and stuff like that. But so so adulting. Let's throw this out there. What was the thing that you did that made you really feel like an adult? Like, what was your thing that made you go, I am an adult? I remember for me the first adult thing was the first time I had to go to court, and
damn,
like
that's not fun.
I got it, and I got a ticket. A speeding ticket, and I had to go to court, and I had to. And the funny thing was, I put on like a pair of khakis. Yeah. You know, putting on a pair of khakis makes you feel like an adult too, doesn't it? Like if you throw those things on.
Dockers, you could pour water on and roll right off.
And I remember walking into the courtroom, and I'm sitting in the courtroom next to like a bunch of people that looked like they all murdered people.
Okay.
And I'm judging, going, I think that person's up for murder. It's just a violation. What was yours that made you feel like an adult for the first time?
I don't know. I'm trying to think, bro. Probably doing my taxes or something like that. Like,
yeah, or signing up for insurance at like my first job. I was like, well, I don't even know what I'm. Mom, I just want to be on your insurance still.
For real.
That's Megan and I had a very adult conversation this morning about. It was so exciting, you guys. I'm surprised you didn't jump in. Wood floors.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Oh my
I
God!
even
We
said
really
to her
did.
during the conversation. I'm like,
what is that?
We
it's
are
exciting.
so adult that we are getting excited about wood floor
Shout out to
colors.
wood floors.
Kevin and I giggle when we say wood floors.
No, we don't.
Well, no, I don't. But now you giggle. Now you giggle. Play along with me every now and again. Kevin doesn't like. Kevin has this thing. Anytime I bring up anything like that that could be of potential sexual nature between me and him, he always. No, we don't.
I'm not playing those games.
I asked Kevin one time. I said, "Who's your biggest man crush?" I don't have a man crush.
I did not respond like that.
And
I
go,
just said I
you
don't
have
have one.
I go, I have a man crush on Tom Brady. I love him. And he goes, I go, what about you? You got a man crush? I don't. What I go? What about Denzel?
Do you have a man crush?
I don't.
No,
You don't have a man
there's
crush?
Not. There's not.
Why is that
I have
weird?
female crush.
There's no guy that you find attractive at all.
Why is that weird for me to say no?
There's no guy that you look at and go, man,
No.
I would. No.
You lied.
Wait, finish your sentence.
It's not going to make you gay.
No,
I
you
promise.
You said there's no guy that I look at and it makes me go.
Yeah.
It makes me go what?
You're like, I don't know, something like that.
No, finish what you just said. So you look at Tom Brady and it makes you go what?
It makes me go, man, he's hot. I get that a little bit.
And it's strange that I don't feel that way.
No,
about
I
another guy.
You don't think look at another guy. Like I look at Kristen Goff. I look at Jared Goff's wife and go, oh my God, she is hot. Like she is the most beautiful woman in the world.
I don't look at a man and be like, damn,
Jared
he
Goff
looks nice.
Really?
Jared Goff.
No, I don't.
Last night looked great at the at that.
Look,
I'm not looking at him. I'm looking
how
at his
you
wife. His
feel,
wife's beautiful.
That's cool. I don't have to feel like that though.
Okay,
and that's cool.
Come on,
too.
there's got to be one guy in this world that you look at and you go, man, oh man, nobody. Amara St. Brown.
That's your second one.
No, but
Who's your starting five? Who your starting five, Mojo?
You know what? I'd probably my starting five would be Tom Brady number 1, Ryan Reynolds number 2. I don't need a 5. I just need 3. I can't handle 5.
Say Jason Bateman.
No, I'm not a Jason Bateman guy. He's too plain for me. He's too plain for me. I would probably say oh, you gotta love me some Matthew McConaughey. You know, there's something about it.
Yes, because there is no bigger homosexual than me.
All right, now back to Megan's topic here. Go back to
that got sidetracked real quick.
Real quick though, but you can call us up if you would like to ask Kevin a guy and see if Kevin thinks he's attractive. What's up, Renee? What's going on?
What's going on, Mojo?
Hi, how are you? What was it that you did that made you feel like an adult?
So the first time that I went to go drop off my rent check after moving out, ending college and dropping off that big check to the landlord and being like, wow, that was a lot of money. I'm an adult.
That's big. Yes. Yep. Or putting a down payment down on an apartment, or a house.
Bro, that deposit?
Yep.
That deposit is big.
I felt like I wanted to cry after I did that for the first time.
Caitlin, what's yours? What's your big adult move?
When I learned how to mail a package at the post office, or even just go into the post office.
Did you ever notice the only people at the post office are 80-year-old people?
And me. I'm there once a week, at least.
I hate when whatever company I buy something from says I have to take it to the USPS. I'd rather
drop it off for the return?
Yeah, I'd rather take it to the mailboxes, et cetera, or the UPS stores and
But
stuff
don't they
like
give
that.
you a prepaid and you just drop it in the bin?
No, but I have to stand there and I have to get a packaging thing, and I hate that I got to sit there and you got an old person in front of you that's complaining about their mail delivery or something. This is a big one. This is when you know you're an adult. Meaghan, bigger than even the Costco card. What's that, Sean?
4 new tires at one time. I was a grown, had a kid, house, and everything. With 4 new tires at once, I was grown.
Oh, I cry for that too.
I have to do that soon, and it stresses me out.
It is a big purchase, and let me say this to you with the Costco card. Go to Costco. They got great deals on tires. Meaghan will go with you and lend you her Costco membership. You got to be there, though, now. That's the thing that sucks with these Costco now. They're very particular about making sure you don't use somebody else's card.
Oh, they scan. They have the scanners.
And it's got your picture, too.
I did not know they took your picture.
They scan it now. They don't just look at it.
What's your picture look like? Can we see it?
So bad.
Which membership did you do? Did you do the $39.99 one?
Whatever the cheapest one is, I'm broke.
You didn't do the business one?
With what money was I going to spend that much money for what? What was the perk?
I get money
What's the
back.
perk of
I get
business?
money back, and it looks like I own a business.
Oh, it's not even that. It's I don't have a credit card, so I didn't want to open one.
Oh, yeah, that's
okay.
I've never had a credit card.
By the way, that's a big adult move.
I've never
when
had
you get
one.
a credit
Look at
card
mine.
for the first time.
Shannon?
Or a dumb
Mine's
move.
actually cuter than my driver's license.
Oh,
You got to build. You got to build credit.
They sucked you into it.
I'm
not even gonna lie.
credit.
What's worse, my Costco or my passport photo? Because they're bad. They're no.
mine.
Oh, yours is nice.
Yeah. I actually went and got makeup done
so
by
nice.
I know.
by Shannon's friend Renee from Rochester.
You got your
Remember?
makeup done?
Laura.
You got your makeup done for your Costco card?
I did. To get my
That
picture.
doesn't even look like you anymore, though, Meaghan.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Becca wants to talk to
Here's
Kevin.
Meaghan.
Show my info on camera.
All right, what you got, Becky?
Oh, wow.
That's bad.
It's time for you got to get a new picture.
Look at her Costco one.
Let's hear Becky call me
Oh
out.
my God. Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
You're not looking.
That's good. Yeah, no, she looks pale though.
She look pale.
She does. Becca,
Well, she didn't get her makeup done.
Becca wants to talk to Kevin. Everybody's quiet for 1 second. Go ahead, Becca.
Kev, you lie. You're telling me you can't tell the difference between an attractive man and a non-attractive man. It's
Agreed.
the same thing.
Okay.
He does.
You're not straight out being like, dang, he's hot. You're just acknowledging the person is a good-looking man.
That's cool. That I can do. I can do that. But I'm not sitting up here saying, my God, Tom Brady is so hot. That's where Mojo's at with it. I'm not going down
I
there.
say, Tom, if I could look like somebody other than me, I would want to look like Tom Brady.
Really?
Look,
Yes.
I look
I'd pick
amazing.
other
I'm
people
staying
before
where
him.
I'm at.
He's perfect. He is perfect. There's no guy that you think is better looking than you.
Bro, no, listen.
I'm trying to explain it better because I feel like most men instantly jump to the I'm not gay.
Yeah, I'm not gay,
I didn't
bud.
say that. It
Yeah.
didn't have anything to do with that. But when you hear Mojo say Tom Brady is hot, if I could look like anybody, I would want to look like that. He's perfect. I don't feel that way about any other man. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. To your point, yeah, it's ugly. Yeah, I was about to because ugly people across the gamut. I don't care what your gender is, and it's nice looking people across the gamut. But I'm not sitting up here saying, "Oh my God, look at this man."
What about Dorian, who's here from the London Chop House? Would you do him?
You tell.
No.
0 to 100 real quick.
Dorian's like, and I'm leaving.
Dorian, when you're having sex, do you go,
Okay,
oh?
don't do that to him. Don't do that to him.
Oh my God. That's all right. It's been a
You
while.
knew where
It's
you
been-
were
it's
coming
been a
this
while.
morning, Dorian.
That's why his voice is like that, because he's got all of it inside of him still. That's amazing.
Oh my God.
Motorboat. I got a motorboat. Oh, hold on. This is a good one. Marvin.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's happening?
Marvin?
Yeah.
Hey, what up? I had said DTE bill and water bill because think about your water bill. Most of the money you're paying for your water bill going down the drain because it's the sewage part of it.
Okay. Now you're getting in the weeds there. But you're right though. Paying those two bills when you got a water bill and a DTE bill coming in your way, that means you're an adult.
I was going to say too. My mom lives in California, so I'm still watching out for her. She's staying in L.A.
How close is she to the fires?
She said it's about maybe 20 minutes away.
Oh,
Wow.
20 minutes. So because it just hit Santa Monica, and Santa Monica is maybe like 20, 25 minutes away from her. So Yeah, she was saying that.
Buddy, we're praying for her and everybody in California. This is just tragic.
Mm-hmm.
So
it really is.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Keep us informed on how mom's doing. Katie, hi. When is it that you knew you were an adult for the first time?
When I got excited over a vacuum.
Oh, yeah. No, that's real. That is real.
I actually asked our boss, Tony, if I get us to 1 million followers on TikTok, can he buy me a Dyson vacuum? And he said yes. So
No, get the mailer.
You don't want Dyson.
Get the mailer.
They crap.
Really?
Yeah.
I want the handheld one.
No, it's crap.
I want it portable.
In a year, it goes bye-bye.
By the way, all you guys are old just by talking about this. This is an adult old conversation talking about in a vacuum.
Man, I knew I was old yesterday. I saw a dude in a suit. The suit was cold. I'm like, you look sharp.
You said sharp?
I said sharp. I was
Did
like,
you say
I'm
I
washed,
like your
bro.
top and slacks?
The suit was cold.
What was he hot in that sharp suit?
See what I mean? See what I mean?
WKQI Detroit. WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids. WVKS Toledo. This is Mojo in the Morning.
Oh, Mojo, he's amazing.
Live.
Mojo in the morning. Live. Go ahead, Dory. Come on.
needs to
Come
be
on
you.
there.
Live.
I think you got a deeper voice than Deep Voice Guy. We call this guy Deep Voice Guy. Come on, one more time. Say Mojo in the morning. Live.
Mojo in the Morning. Live.
I love that, Dorian. Listen to that voice on that guy. The pipes.
He's amazing.
Wow.
Live.
All right. It's Mojo in the Morning show. So Chelsea and I went out to dinner. This story's funny. We go out to dinner, and it's just the two of us, and we're sitting down at this restaurant. I won't name the restaurant because I feel bad for these guys. So we're sitting down. Chelsea and I, waitress comes over. It's really sweet. She's like, hey, can I get you guys drinks? We get our drinks, order our drinks. She comes, brings our drinks to us, has water and all the rest of the stuff. And we're just sitting there talking. And then we're getting ready to order. And I said to her, I go, hey, what is your favorite thing on the menu? I always ask that question. And I always follow that up with, what's your least favorite thing on the menu? Because if they'll give me their favorite thing on the menu and they won't give me their least favorite thing, and if they say everything's good, they're full of crap. I know that she told me like 5 things that were her least favorites, which was awesome.
When they're honest.
Respected it. So we order, food's in. I'm trying to be really, really focused, and I'm bad at it. And Chelsea, I'm sorry about this. I'm always on my phone. I kept my phone in my pocket, didn't even have it on the table turned over. And we're just talking, and time's going by, and the guy comes over a few times and starts filling up our waters, the water kid, our water guy, water boy. And we're just sitting there having this conversation going on and on and on. And then finally I just said to her, I go, have you seen our waitress in a while? And she says, no. And I go, how long has it been? And Chelsea's like, I think it's been a while, but I don't know time because I don't have my phone and stuff there. So we just sit more, and we started when you're in a restaurant, you start seeing people that are sitting around you that ordered after you getting their food.
Yeah.
You're like, what the F? So finally, we called over a server from another table and said, hey, could you check on our order? And they said, oh, did you order from Katie or whatever her name was, Catherine or whatever? And I said, I don't know what her name is, but yeah, the blonde girl. She goes, oh my God, I'm so sorry. She quit. Oh, she quit in the middle of our freaking meal. So not in our meal. We didn't even get the meal. She quit in the middle of our thing, and nobody came over to us. Not a server, not even the water boy, not a manager, and said that our waitress left in the middle of the thing. And I started cracking up laughing, and I said to Chelsea, I go, this is craziness. I said, I've known that this has happened before. Matter of fact, I think that I've seen Nate Bargatze talking about that before.
Yeah.
It's happening to us right now. So they came over. They were really nice. They brought our food to us, and they didn't charge us for anything. Like, they were really cool. We left a tip and stuff. But she quit right in the middle of the thing, and I'm thinking, God, if I was going to quit and do an I quit this bitch thing, I would still feel bad about the people that I'm leaving behind and say, hey, guys, I'm leaving right now.
Okay, yeah.
Or say something. Has anybody had a great quitting story? Like, I would love to hear a great quitting story. Like, how did you quit a job that you just hated? And will you call us up and tell us? And Katie or Kate, whatever your name, where the hell did you go? If I ever go to a restaurant, because these guys all go from restaurant to restaurant.
Yeah.
I go to sometimes you go to Plymouth or you go to Royal Oak or Birmingham or any of these areas that are in my area, West Bloomfield. You'll see and go, hey, you can't work here. You worked at Redcoat. You know what I mean?
Well, or there's some, like Wes and I used to go to this one particular restaurant all the time and sit at the bar because the bartender, Andrew, the one that he invited to our wedding, was like our favorite. And they fired him. And I will not go back to that restaurant whatsoever.
Wow.
They fired the guy?
They parted ways. Yes.
Oh.
You are so f***ing fired.
Wow, that's when you fire somebody that you love, you think it's not their fault because you've seen the best of them, right?
Yeah.
And I don't care what it is. It's like, yeah, I get it. I'll protest that. But 844 Mojo Live.
I quit this bitch.
What's your I quit moment that you can tell us about? Jenna, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning.
Hi. So I worked at a restaurant. I worked midnights, and I was absolutely miserable there. They just treated everyone bad. So when I quit, I got a get well soon card that said get well soon, and I just wrote I quit and signed my name and gave that to them.
Oh, geez.
Oh, my God.
You don't use them as a reference, do you?
I do not, no.
Yeah, I wonder how. Can you tell me this? Is it you guys worked service industry? I was a busboy once. I was never like a waiter. Do they ask for or like do the restaurants talk to each other?
No.
Do they don't know?
Like references wise, you mean?
Yeah, I've never even understood references because most of the time, don't you leave your job because of your boss? Why would they say something good? They're only going to say something bad about you.
Is that why you leave a job? I think you leave it just because you want something else. But
I think a lot of people leave because of their boss.
they don't like their bosses.
Want some more money or something?
What's up, Jonathan? Hi.
Hello. So I used to manage the McDonald's overnight, the night shift, and I take a vacation for my birthday every year and whatnot. So when over my vacation, the night manager that was covering my shift had a gun pulled on him. And when I got back from my vacation, they informed me that happened, and I literally turned around, wrote my notice, and then walked out. Never returned.
Scared as hell. Yeah. Yeah. I'd be a little bit freaked out about that. Caroline, what's up? Hi. What's your crazy quitting story?
Oh my God, I freaking love you guys.
Oh, we love you too.
We love you too.
So I'm calling from Canada, and not my first time, not the long time either. Regular listener.
Hello, Canada friends.
Hello. So I was preparing to quit a job, and I could not stand my one coworker at all, and she would never lock her locker. So I took her name tag, wore it for the day, and I was just the worst worker ever. And so many people were complaining, so I said, well, if you have a problem, here's my name tag.
Savage.
So I don't know what happened to her afterwards. I don't care, but that was my story, and I have to call and tell you guys.
That is actually pretty funny. Now everybody hates on her. Shy, what's up?
Hi.
Hi. How'd you quit a job?
Well, they told me I couldn't wear my natural hair because it wasn't professional. So I left the next day. I left the day of, and then when I came back, I brushed my hair all the way out, grabbed my stuff, and gave her the middle finger.
Were they going to give you a raise to get your hair done all the time?
Right, that's what I was trying to figure out. But I have natural kinky curls. Like my hair is like really deep.
Yeah.
Which,
by the way,
and she said it was unprofessional.
Which,
And I just had
by
a
the
nice
way,
big puff-bar bun.
Is professional. Just to make that very clear, your natural hair is professional.
What job?
You are professional.
What was the job? What did you have to like?
I was a sales consultant at Gardner White.
Oh no!
Oh boy!
Yeah, you can't really do anything about people microaggressions.
That's interesting. Wow. All right. Hold on a second. Somebody wants to voice disguised. I'm gonna fire that sucker up right now. Let me get it going here. Which line is that? Is that line number 1 there, Lydia, or no? Which is the voice disguiser one?
No, I think she hung up.
Oh, she hung up the phone. Okay. Then which line am I picking up here next? Let's pick up this line. Misfit Victor. Hi, Victor.
What's up, Victor?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Morning.
What's going on?
I used to work at this restaurant in Commerce. I won't say the name of it. But we had this one waitress, her first day was a Friday, and it was kind of chaotic in there. And then she just says, I have to go. I got to go. And just walks out the door. And we're like, oh, thank God she let us know. And then like 2 hours later, the other waitresses are getting ready to go home, and they're like, "Hey, my wallet's gone." So we rewind the camera, and we see her go in the back, grab waitress's wallet, and just run out with it.
Oh my God!
But I call her up, and I'm like, "Hey, we have you on camera. You stole $400, wallet, everything. We need it back ASAP." And it was like she would start crying, then she'd hang up, and I'd call her back, and she'd start cussing me out. She was just having all kinds of issues.
A lot of issues.
Her cousin calls me back and goes, "I'm going to bring up the wallet. I'll bring up the money. Everything I just got to go pawn this PS5."
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Hey, Victor, quick question for you.
I got to do better background check.
Quick question for you. Who is the hottest guy that you know?
Oh, God, right now? I mean, besides Kevin on the show, I mean, the way he hugs me is just unbelievable. But I mean,
he nestles you, doesn't he? Doesn't he kind of nestle you? I love when he nestles
and
me.
the funny thing is, he never hugs me like face to face. It's always from behind.
I see why y'all best friends.
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you.
But anyway, so wait, real
So
quick.
this
lady
what y'all be doing when y'all go to Costco.
Yeah. The lady brings back the money. Her cousin brings back the money and everything, and she's all apologetic, and she's had to pawn all her kids' stuff. And she goes, "By the way, is there any chance I can get an application?" I said, "Yeah, no problem." So I go inside and I grab an application, and my wife and sister-in-law, the people I work with, go, "What are you doing? You're not giving an application." I go, "I have to, because this will complete the story."
It is such a good one. I like this one. Jorge.
Hello.
What's going on? This is a good one. You're a tow truck driver. Craziest way you quit a job.
Yeah. So I was. We were on. You call this on rotation out in California because that's where I'm from. So we got called out by CHP. So as I'm waiting for the officer to do all the investigation on the accident scene, I'm on the phone with my supervisor, and I was like, "Hey, what do you call this? I'm after this one, I'm gonna go ahead and take my lunch." And he was like, "No, I got way too many calls, so you have to do this, and you have to do the other call." And I said, "You know what? I'm done with you guys. So you can come and go ahead and get your truck from the side of the highway."
Oh, no.
And I literally just left.
You left? You walked away from your tow truck on the side of the road?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
How did you, that's kind of a dangerous thing. How did you get a ride, or how did you get home?
Well, I just called one of my friends.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Talk about quitting.
I was nice enough to call the officer. I told the officer, "Hey, you know what? Somebody else is going to come and pick up the tow truck."
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. That's like a boss move. By the way, one of the things you learn is the people that know all the computer passwords or know the computer tech stuff are the people you don't F with. Initial C is voice disguise. You there?
I'm there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. You quit a job by doing what?
I locked them out of their computer system.
Good for you. Savage.
You lock Meaghan, by the way, makes it so that our human resources department is wondering if they should worry if Meaghan ever leaves here, she's going to do something destructive.
I don't
You're
have any
like,
power
good
around
for
here."
you. Great. This is awesome.
I'm guessing if you have to shut down a computer system and that's how you're choosing to leave, knowing that it could follow you, there was probably a lot that led up to that point.
I know, but isn't it nice just to say, I'll be the better person?
No, when has your job ever said they're the better person for you?
Hey, Initial C, what did they do to you that caused you to lock them out of their computer system?
Well, they accused me of violating security protocol.
And they accused you once or many times?
Well, no, they accused me one time and sent an email to my supervisor. But the reason this came about was because everyone was in person doing training, and I was the only person who was teleworking, and they couldn't necessarily monitor what I was doing from home.
So,
in order to get rid of me,
what kind of company? What kind of company was this?
It was the government.
Oh, you locked the government out.
gosh.
Now I don't feel so bad.
Can I tell you, I have a friend who used to work in social media, and the person they were doing social media for was a massive influencer with like millions of followers. They didn't pay her for months. For 6 months. So she changed all of their passwords and said you cannot have access to your multi-million follower account until you give me my money back. And they gave her the money the next day.
Whoa.
Wow.
There you go.
It's crazy. By the way, hold on a second. Do I have all the passwords?
Good for her.
Do I have all the passwords?
And I'm like,
I'm gonna make sure. I think I dealt with that with a couple of people that have left your job here. I've had to try to find out how to get into passwords. I'm still dealing with that.
The subscription fees are out of freaking control. Not Mojo. He's free. Listen to Mojo on our free iHeartRadio app. Listen to the show live every morning on Channel 955, 104.5 SNX in West Michigan, or 92.5 KISS FM in Toledo. And listen to the podcast for free. Free never sounded so good.
All right. What's going on this weekend around town? Lydia says that there is a Red Wings game also tonight besides the charity preview. Who are they playing tonight, Lydia?
Chicago Blackhawks.
The Blackhawks.
A Kane game.
We've got tickets to that. And you know what? We'll give those away right now. If you're the 95th caller at 844 Mojo Live, 844-665-6548. Win tickets to see the Red Wings all this season right here on the Mojo in the Morning Show. Or I was going to say Red Wings. We got Pistons tickets. We also have Lions tickets next week. We'll talk about that. We got all the teams. Your chance to go. Tickets, by the way, still available for that game against the Blackhawks tonight. Ticketmaster.com. So you can pick up tickets there or win them from us. 95th caller, 844 Mojo Live. I'm going tomorrow to the Pistons game, Cav.
Pull up, for real?
I'm actually Dr. Reynolds, Dr. Jamie.
What's up, Dr.
Reynolds
Reynolds?
Orthodontics is taking me with his bougie seats. He's got like
he's got great seats.
Does he really?
Yeah, right near the visiting bench.
He told me that the seats come with food. He goes, yeah, we'll go down there and seats come with food. I'm like, I'm going to make sure I don't eat all day.
Take advantage.
You know what? Have you ever been in those little clubs at Little Caesars for either a game or a concert or something like that?
I think the only time I've ever been was recently when the Red Wings treated us to that area or whatever that was.
They have great food there. The only problem is small plates. They don't want you to eat a lot.
Yeah,
so they give you small.
Phenomenal.
They give you small little plates, and so what I do is I have like a fan, I fan out 3 plates together, and I carry it all.
Put it in the crook of your arm like a true waiter.
Oh man,
He bring his own stapler.
I keep these plates all together, and I'm just going to eat my face off tomorrow
Good for
night.
you.
I'm excited you're coming, man.
It's going to be fun. And who? I don't
I think
even know
Lydia's
who they're playing.
going too.
We're playing Toronto, which is always a good matchup because if you remember, Dwayne Casey was coach of the year, and then they fired him. He became our coach, and he's still a part of the front office and making decisions. So it's always like some extra energy between those two teams when they face
Dwayne
off.
Casey now works for the.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. He works for
Pistons.
Oh, I thought you said he works back for.
Oh, no.
All right, Sylvia, you got plans tonight?
Well, now I do.
You're a winner. You're going to see the Wings.
I'm so excited.
Congratulations to you. We're going to set you up with a pair of tickets to go see the Red Wings take on the Chicago Blackhawks tonight. It's going to be a lot of people downtown because of the charity preview and stuff, so make sure that you leave early to go to that game, okay?
For sure. Have a great weekend. Thank you, guys.
Have an incredible weekend. Hold on.
Coming up on
Mojo in the morning.
You'll hear this.
Listen very, very carefully.
Shannon wants to know who's been drawing the dicks. This morning here on the show. This is actually, by the way, a topic she's been wanting to get to the last 3 days.
Because it's still a mystery.
We'll do it. Don't draw dicks on Shannon's window. Somebody is doing that. Or should I say penises, right? What do you like better? I think draw alliterates with that. But we'll do that coming up. What do you got in the dirty next?
Oh my gosh, it's already time for the dirty. There is a serial butt slapper on the loose. We will talk about that. And also the latest with TikTok. It could go away in just a couple of days. I'll update you coming up in the dirty.
Don't go anywhere. The last dirty of the week is next.
Find us on Facebook. We're Mojo in the Morning on Twitter and IG.
This is Mojo in the Morning. Channel 955. It's Mojo in the mornings, Motor City traffic.
9:26:18 right now, getting up to 27 today. We are going to be under a winter weather advisory. That's kicking off at 1 p.m. through 1 a.m. Expecting about 2 to 3 inches of fluffy snow, as Mojo keeps saying today. Out on the street, 75 southbound at 94. You've got construction closing that right lane. Northbound Telegraph at Eureka, a double lane closure there. Other than that, we are accident and slow spot free. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Yep, it's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
All right, driving on these roads makes it kind of crazy when the weather is going to be like what it is this afternoon. Actually, just driving on dry roads in Michigan is kind of crazy. Wherever and whenever, if you ever get in an accident and you're injured, you need an attorney that will be there for you. You got to have somebody that's going to fight for you to get your bills paid because you're going to have a lot of them coming in. You need David Femininio. I always say this. I go, there's all these different guys that advertise all the time, but there's only one that I trust, and there's only one that I will say this to you, that will take your phone calls and that will be there for you. David Femininio is who you want. He never takes a fee until he wins your case. Get David right now and get paid. Call and talk to him personally at 855-65-CRASH. That's 855-65-CRASH or getdavidgetpaid.com.
Pay your bill.
We're going to give you a shot at $1,000 cash. Pay your bills at 10 after throughout the day, Monday on Channel 955.
The new $7 Lux Cravings Box from Taco Bell with 3 indulgent full-size classics, chips, nacho cheese sauce, and a drink for just $7. At participating stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra.
Prime's exclusive wild card playoff game is coming tomorrow. Into the end zone. TJ Watt and the Steelers take on Lamar Jackson and the Ravens in a playoff showdown between AFC North rivals. And it's only on Prime Video. What a great job. Not a Prime member? Sign up for a 30-day free trial to stream the game. The Steelers and the Ravens in Prime's exclusive wild card playoff game. Powered by Verizon. Tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern. Only on Prime Video. Restrictions apply. See Amazon.com/Amazon Prime for details.
Lose 40 pounds guaranteed. Call 1-800-GET-SLIM. Medical Weight Loss Clinic has been helping Michigan residents lose weight and keep it off for 40 years. In fact, they're so confident with their results, they'll give you 4 weeks free. Call 1-800-GET-SLIM. Whether you want a doctor-supervised approach or the latest weight loss medications, they'll guide you every step of the way with a custom plan designed just for you. Lose the weight for good. Call 1-800-GET-SLIM today. That's 1-800-GET-SLIM.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for thousands of appetizing ingredients that inspire countless mouth-watering meals with savings beyond low prices. Like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. So you can get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Mix and match 10 or more participating items for $1 each with your card. Choose from Kroger brand pasta, Starkist tuna pouches, Powerade, and more. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Ours. This is you and me, Lydia.
Shannon, how excited are you for later on when you're going to get ready to do your makeup and you won't even have to worry about putting in glasses or contacts?
It wasn't even the glasses didn't bother me so much. Like sometimes my ears hurt. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
you wear your glasses all day. It was the contacts. I could not stand wearing contacts because I never took them out. I would be so tired at night. And that was like the last thing I would want to do. So my eyes would get red and itchy. Ugh, it's just the worst. The best, though, is waking up in the morning and being able to see crystal clear. Everything is vibrant. It's better than HD, if I could describe it a certain way, thanks to LASIK surgery. I had my LASIK done 20 years ago, and I still don't rely on glasses or contacts to get me through my day.
I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I only had mine done a year ago, and if you're thinking that you're a little scared to get it done, don't be, because I wasted so much time going back and forth, Shannon, didn't I?
Yeah, and right now, Dr. Yaldo offering $2,025 off your custom LASIK procedure. You can schedule a totally free, no obligation consultation at yaldoeyecenter.com.
Where can you kick off the new year with big savings on gig speed? Only with Xfinity, now through January 16th. Get gig internet at home for $25 a month for 1 year when you add an unlimited mobile line, which connects you to gig speed Wi-Fi on the road. Act fast today and save more than $650 over AT&T and Verizon in your first year. Plus, hurry and take advantage because right now you can also get a free 5G phone with trade-in. So save big and stay connected to what you love with fast gig speed internet and mobile. From home to hotspots, this new year, it's all about gig speeds and big savings. Don't wait and get gig speed internet. Spend less green and switch to Xfinity. Go to Xfinity.com/gig savings to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. $40 internet discount applied to mobile bill. After promo, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary. Savings compared to Verizon Fiber Gig Plus 1 Unlimited Welcome Line and AT&T Fiber Gig Plus 1 Unlimited Starter Line. Xfinity internet required. Reduced speeds after 30 gigabits of usage per line. Data thresholds and actual savings vary.
Engaged couples, save the date. On January 19th, Bridal Celebrations is coming to St. John's Resort in Plymouth, Michigan. Discover Metro Detroit's leading wedding professionals all in one place. From stunning bridal gowns to exceptional catering, you'll find everything you need to plan your big date, plus exclusive one-day deals to help you save. Be sure to catch the fashion show at 1:30 p.m., showcasing the latest bridal styles from top designers. Tickets are limited. Visit cbride.com to reserve yours today. That's CBRIDE.com. Your dream wedding starts here.
Want to play a game with me and Dad?
Mommy's not feeling good.
You need to vaporize that cold.
Vaporize?
Yeah, with Dayquil VapoCool. It's Dayquil plus a rush of Vicks vapors.
Whoa.
Come on, honey. Let's let Mommy rest.
You guys are amazing. And so is Dayquil VapoCool.
Dayquil VapoCool, the vaporizing daytime coughing, aching, fever, power through your day medicine. And to vaporize sore throat pain, try Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Build your business with a partner you can trust. The Home Depot. When you join Pro Extra, you get lower than shelf pricing and dedicated support to help you streamline your business and stay on budget. Get dedicated pro support for supply sourcing, custom orders, large equipment rentals, and more. At the Home Depot, we supply the support your job needs with the level of service your business deserves. The Home Depot. How pros get more done.
I'm Dan Campbell. After an injury, your case isn't a game. Get the Bernstein advantage.
More Mojo in seconds.
Is the IRS ready to take action against you? Is the Michigan or federal government looking to levy your wages or bank accounts due to unpaid taxes? If so, let Levy and Associates help you sleep at night. Don't fear a levy, hire a levy. Call 800-TAX-LEVY today.
Our new and improved iHeartRadio app has made it even easier to enjoy the radio stations, podcasts, and playlists you love. How? We've added everything you love about your car radio into the free iHeartRadio app. With easy-to-use presets, you can now save your favorite stations on the app, just like in your car. And with the all-new live radio dial, it's easier than ever to discover new stations you'll love based on your location or favorite genre. Find out what everyone is talking about and get the new and improved free iHeartRadio app today.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by Chicken Shack.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios, home of the judgment-free zone.
Tap that app.
Tap in.
Mojo in the Morning on iHeartRadio. Tap that app now.
Hey, we're going to give you a chance to win Tate McRae tickets. Tate McRae tickets. We are texting to win. The word this hour is greedy. Greedy. Text greedy to 95500 for a chance to win. Text greedy to 95500. Standard text and data rates do apply.
Now, Tate McRae, she look good.
She's there you go.
There we go.
What about Tim McRae?
I don't know who that is.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Hey, let me tell you the prizes we got next week. Prizes next week. Ready for this?
What we got?
Next week on the show, Post Malone Jelly Roll tickets.
Those are good ones.
We have a trip to Florida to go to, again, Fort Myers. We are paying your rent. We're going to be paying your rent, giving you a chance to win $500 towards your rent at 8:30. And then at 9:10 and 10:10, we're going to be paying your bills with $1,000. And then 9:30, Kendrick and SZA tickets. Oh, and something called the Detroit Lions And maybe Tim tickets to go. Right?
What'd you say?
Yeah. So your chance coming up. Make sure that you're listening all next week to the Mojo in the Morning Show, right here on said radio station. Go ahead, Shannon. What do you got in this? Oh wait, no.
You got to load some stuff for me.
I'm going to, but first, let me have an encore presentation. You can go. Want to sit over in that chair right there? Go sit over there. The legend himself from the world famous London Chop House in Detroit, Dorian the Doorman, with an intro to Shannon this morning. Go ahead, Dorian.
It's the Dirty on the 30 with Shannon on the Mojo in the Morning Show.
Wow.
I love it. Gives me tingles.
That is like sultry. You know what's funny about that? That voice is so good. I just saw Kev tingle.
Oh.
It was wonderful. Go ahead.
He's not going to stop, bro. Can't stop him.
Okay, so today is a big day. If you are a fan of TikTok, the Supreme Court going to hear arguments over the fate of the very
Judgment
popular
Day for TikTok, with arguments at the Supreme Court today over the fate of the app. The social media platform, used by an estimated 100 million Americans, is set to be banned in the U.S. beginning January 19th, when a law signed by President Biden is set to take effect. Last year, TikTok was given an ultimatum: sell to a U.S. company or be shut down. But China has signaled it won't allow TikTok's algorithm to be sold, and TikTok's Chinese parent company is fighting the ban, calling it unconstitutional. Some legal experts agree.
This is a case where Americans are utilizing a foreign publisher to express their opinions. That's something the First Amendment would protect. This legislation singles out TikTok, and if these concerns are legitimate, then other platforms might be implicated.
But there's bipartisan support for this ban. Many lawmakers and experts insisting the app poses a national security risk, saying there's little to stop China from accessing Americans' data. Stuck in the middle, millions of people who rely on TikTok to make a living. The company says 7 million American businesses use it.
For a lot of us, this is going to be a huge income loss.
President Trump made saving TikTok a campaign promise.
For all of those that want to save TikTok in America, vote for Trump.
He wants the Supreme Court to delay the ban until he takes office.
Interesting.
Yeah, and the justices have before them that plea from Trump to give him and his new administration some time to reach a resolution about this. I don't know if they are going to take that into account at any point in their decision-making process.
It'll be interesting to see what ends up happening. I mean, listen, I don't think that it's good that the Chinese Communist Party has access to. They're communist. I'm not. You want them having info? First off, you think that if you think that terrorism's going to happen, terrorism's going to take place, and it already has, on things that are technology based, and them having access to all of your information and being able to access that and use that against you or against our country. I mean, I get it, but to tell the country or to tell a company they have to sell their business is very gangsterish. Meta, America. Maybe we shouldn't have Mark Zuckerberg with all his information.
Or Elon.
Or Elon.
But look, I feel like it's set up perfectly for Trump. You said it as the 19th, especially if he does have the power to just executive order on the first day, say TikTok back. That'll get a lot of people on his side. Huge win, first day in.
There you go. We finally found it.
Set up perfectly.
Zach Bryan is hitting back. He has been getting tons of criticism online after his breakup with Brianna Chickenfry still. And so yesterday he wrote to his followers this: everyone wonders why I quit touring and don't want to be attached to music anymore. Meanwhile, you're calling my friends ugly and harassing them. I'm not asking for sympathy, but going for my friends is so low and so messed up. He went on to say he currently doesn't have a girlfriend. There's been speculation about him and several different women. He said he doesn't plan on having a girlfriend, but he is allowed to have love, laughter, and good people in his life, despite what his critics might think. He said, quote, no matter how bad of a person you think I am, go ahead and come for me, but do not come for my friends who do nothing but love and care for me. Actually, I agree with him on that one.
Does Zach Bryan have an upbeat song? Because I don't know Zach Bryan's music that much.
You say this every time we talk about him.
I swear to you, every time you ask me for a Zach Bryan song, I only have like 2 of them in the system. And this song is so slow. But all my friends go to his concert. Like my buddy John Tallinger, I heard, got really drunk at his concert this last
John
go around.
Townsend getting drunk.
I heard that he did. I heard he had fun at it. How do you
Hi,
get
John.
drunk to this? JT, this seems like depressing me. Like I would be drinking out of depression. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm watching Yellowstone right now in some kind of like a sad scene. When I hear
That
this.
is actually, that's a good
Right?
analogy, yeah.
I mean, Kendrick Lamar is going to be like making Ford Field go crazy. Zach Bryan's making Ford Field
This
get
is
depressed.
so different from going to like a Zach Brown band concert.
Right? Oh, here it goes. Now it's getting faster.
He's loading the shot right
Kev, do you think Zach Bryan is hot?
I don't even
I'm
know
just
what
gonna
he look
I was
like.
gonna ask you for him. I knew it was coming next. All right. All right.
Let's ask Mojo.
We don't
I
have
do.
any football to watch this weekend. I mean, we do,
What?
but the Lions obviously are in a bye week. Dan
I
Campbell.
gotta take the Christmas tree down then.
Dan Campbell on what the team will be doing during its time off.
Somebody that eats, sleeps, and breathes the game as much as you do. What does that look like for you these next couple of days?
I have to drink the game. I'm going to get a little bit. I'm going to get a little bit of, work over the next 2 days. Like I said, we'll practice, and then I plan on getting out of here a little bit. I'll have stuff with me, and there'll be some little things I'm working on, things that I know that I can do better, get better at, things that I want to look at, do my own checklist as it pertains to us, like over the last, call it 5 weeks, 6 weeks. But other than that, man, I want to spend time with my family and just sit back for a minute and just charge back up and be ready to go.
You know what's wild is that you're right. There is no football for us, but pro football playoffs are amazing. And actually, college football was great last night. Did you watch?
I was at the game, but I seen what happened.
Notre Dame comes from behind to beat Penn State. They're in the college football championship and either going to play Ohio State or play Texas. So that game's on tonight, right?
Yep.
So
Who you got, Ohio State or Texas?
I think that Michigan beating Ohio State has like woken those guys up. And I think that they probably are going to save this guy's career. I think that Ohio State's going to probably win the whole thing. I'd like to see Notre Dame win it, and then I'd like to see this Notre Dame coach become the next Ohio State coach.
Okay.
But that's my
I
thing.
got Ohio State tonight. I do not believe in Texas quarterback.
Yeah. Okay, now back to you, Shannon.
And lastly, a serial butt slapper is on the loose in Denver.
On the loose.
No, for real. Dude, have you heard this story?
No.
There's this guy who's been riding around on an e-bike, slapping women's booties. Random. Yes, drive-by slaps.
That's awful.
At least 4 incidents have been reported since New Year's Day. Okay? Like, people are literally women are just walking in the street, and this guy rides by on his bike and smacks their booties. And cops are now asking people in the Denver area, so if you're listening to us on the iHeartRadio app, to help identify him. Somebody got a shot of him on his e-bike. You can't see his face, though, but I don't know. It might sound funny, like we're all laughing, but this guy, when they find him, and they will, he's going to face sexual assault charges.
Yeah. As he should.
Crazy.
For all of today's Dirty, for all of this week's Dirty, catch yourself up by checking out the podcast on the free iHeartRadio app or mojointhemorning.com.
Do you think that this guy that's a butt slapper has anything to do with the person that has been drawing D's on your dicks on your car?